Life has a way of holding us in places our hearts have already left. We stay because we remember the good moments. We stay because we fear the unknown. We stay because we think walking away means failure. But there comes a moment when your soul whispers, softly but firmly, it's time. And you feel it not in your mind but in the deepest part of your spirit. You feel the weight of something that no longer belongs to you. The weight of memories that no longer match your reality. The weight of a chapter that has given all it can give. And yet letting go feels like tearing apart a piece of yourself. Letting go is not easy. It never will be. It means accepting that something you hoped for won't happen the way you imagine. It means releasing a version of the future you once held so tightly. It means stepping out of the comfort of what's familiar, even when that familiarity has been hurting you. And the truth is, most people don't let go because they're weak. They let go because they finally recognize their worth. There are moments when you will sit alone and wonder if you're making a mistake. Moments when your heart aches for what once was. Moments when you replay the good memories over and over, forgetting the pain that brought you here. That's normal. That's human. But healing begins the moment you stop bargaining with your past. Healing begins when you decide to stop watering a dead plant, no matter how beautiful its flowers once were. You must understand something deeply. Peace is not found in holding on. Peace is found in release. Peace is found in loosening your grip on what keeps slipping away. Peace is found in trusting that what God removes is never meant to carry into your destiny. Sometimes God closes doors because you're too loyal to close them yourself. Sometimes He removes people because your heart is too soft to walk away. And sometimes He breaks your heart to save your soul. Letting go is not the end of your story. It's the beginning of the chapter where you finally learn who you are without the weight of what has been hurting. You are not the same person you were when you started that relationship, that friendship, that dream. You've grown, you've stretched, you've learned what pain feels like, but you've also learned what strength feels like. And strength looks like walking away from what wants to break you. There will be nights when your chest feels heavy, when your thoughts spiral, when you feel like you're losing a part of yourself. But those nights are temporary. They don't define you. Your future is built by the decisions you make when no one is watching. And choosing yourself, choosing peace, choosing clarity, choosing healing might be the bravest decision you ever make. Life will test you. Sometimes it will push you to your breaking point just to reveal your strength. You might feel alone, but you're not. Many people stay in situations long after they know the truth, long after they realize the love is gone, long after they understand they are carrying the relationship by themselves. Letting go is not about giving up. It's about honoring yourself enough to know when something is no longer growing. You can love someone deeply and still choose to walk away. You can care about someone and still realize that staying is damaging your spirit. You can appreciate the moments you shared and still accept that the chapter is over. This is maturity. This is emotional clarity. This is self-love. Closure doesn't always come from conversations. Closure often comes from understanding that the past cannot be rewritten. You don't need someone to apologize. You don't need someone to explain. You don't need someone to validate your feelings. Sometimes all the closure you need is the moment you choose to stop reopening a wound that God has been trying to heal. Letting go is not. Forgetting is impossible. Every experience shapes you. Every person teaches you something. Some teach you how to love. Some teach you how to let go. Some teach you how strong you truly are. And the ones who hurt you the most often teach you the greatest lessons about yourself. Take a deep breath. Feel the weight you've been carrying. The overthinking, the confusion, the emotional exhaustion, the hoping, the waiting, the trying. You deserve to put that weight down. You deserve rest. You deserve clarity. You deserve a love that does not drain you. You deserve friendships that do not abandon you. You deserve opportunities that do not make you question your value. The strongest version of you is waiting on the other side of letting go. The version that sleeps peacefully. The version that smiles without forcing it. The version that trusts again. The version that wakes up excited about life. The version that no longer wonders why they weren't enough for someone who wasn't ready. You are not losing yourself. You are finding yourself again. Letting go means choosing healing over familiarity. It means choosing peace over chaos. It means choosing to walk away, even with tears in your eyes, because you finally understand that staying is blocking your growth. Staying is delaying your blessing. Staying is keeping you in a cycle that God has been trying to break. You owe it to yourself to let go of what keeps you small. You owe it to your future to release what keeps you stuck in old patterns. You owe it to your heart to detach from people who take without giving. You owe it to your mind to walk away from what drains your spirit. You owe it to your destiny to stop fighting battles that are not yours. Some people cannot love you the way you love them. Some cannot value you because they don't value themselves. Some cannot see your worth because they are blinded by their own wounds. Letting go does not mean you failed. It means they were not part of the path God designed for your future. It means their role in your story has finished. And that's okay. Take a moment and imagine your life without the heaviness you've been carrying. Imagine waking up without emotional tension. Imagine moving through your day without wondering if you're doing enough to be accepted. Imagine being in spaces where you don't have to shrink yourself. Imagine a life where peace flows instead of pain. That life begins the moment you decide you deserve more than what you've been settling for. It begins the moment you stop waiting for people to change. It begins the moment you choose to believe that God has better plans for you, plans filled with joy, stability, and genuine love. Letting go is not running away. Letting go is acknowledging the truth that your soul has been whispering for months, maybe years. You tried, you loved, you gave everything you could. But now you must give something to yourself. You must give yourself freedom. You must give yourself peace. You must give yourself a chance to heal. Pain is a powerful teacher. It shows you where you've been giving too much. It shows you where you've ignored the signs. It shows you where your boundaries were too soft. But pain also reveals your resilience. Pain builds you. Pain shapes your wisdom. Pain opens the door to transformation. One day you will look back and thank yourself for letting go. You will thank yourself for choosing peace. You will thank yourself for closing that chapter. You will thank yourself for walking away from what was slowly destroying you. You will realize that the heartbreak was not the end, it was the turning point. The loneliness you feel right now is temporary. The emptiness will fade. The confusion will pass, and soon your heart will feel light again. Your mind will quiet down. Your spirit will awaken. You will rediscover parts of yourself you forgot existed. Letting go is the pathway to who you are becoming. It creates space for blessings, space for growth, space for real love, space for alignment, space for God to move in your life without resistance. So don't rush the process. Feel everything. Cry if you need to. Rest if you must. But don't go back to what broke you. Don't chase what God removed. Don't reopen doors you've already walked out of. Your future is not behind you, it's ahead of you. And the moment you finally release what has been weighing you down, you will rise stronger. You will rise smarter. You will rise with a heart that knows what it deserves. You will rise into a life that feels peaceful, purposeful, and aligned with who you truly are. Yes, it's hard. Yes, it hurts. But you must let go. Not because the past is worthless, but because you are worth more than the pain of holding on. You are stepping into a chapter filled with clarity, calmness, strength, and new beginnings. Trust the process. Trust the journey. Trust God. And most importantly, trust yourself.